guys, my name is Siyu Duan, and since I'm currently studying abroad in Luxembourg, so I'm going to do my presentation part in this video. Okay, so our presentation topic is about classroom management, and I'm going to talk about this area in my home country, China. So from what I can tell, I actually observed a bunch of differences between China and US in this area, and here are some visual differences. So first, the classroom size. In China, the classroom size can be up to 50 or even more, and the teacher is responsible for those big groups, which is really challenging and has a less efficient. And there's no one-on-one opportunity for each student since it's a really big group. And also, teacher has no regular classroom. They need to circulate to different classrooms each class, while students stay in the same classroom for each year, and they will move to a new classroom when they step into a higher grade. And also, in China, each school has a class unit, which means you will have the same teacher and same classmates for 3 years or even longer in primary school. And you will always perform as a class in some school events as well. So here's a normal classroom management in China. Okay, first, so we have the morning reading every day. Usually we do the morning reading before the class starts, and the students read out loud to consolidate what they have learned previously. And what they read is depending on teachers and what class they take. And in Chinese classroom, teacher is always the most talkative one, which means we have less discussion and group work. One reason is due to the big classroom size, since it's really hard to achieve for group work and also has no time for presentation opportunity individually. Even some teachers they are trying to, but it's still a problem. And the students in class always keep silent, and they are really quiet and less active than the normal Americans. I think that is reasonable since in China, if you're talking too much in class, it shows really disrespectful to teachers. But this actually leads students to have the less interaction with teacher, and they are not really active in class as well. And also due to the big size, it is hard to have the freedom of speaking to the whole class as well. Okay, so about the exams. Exams are very frequently in China, usually after each unit, which means weekly or more often. And the result of the exam shows how students' academic performance, so they treat this very seriously. And also, the final exam of high school is called Gaokao, which determines students' future, and they only have one time to take it. Otherwise, they need to retake their senior year again. And the homework is really heavily in China since primary school. And there's a funny quote I found from the Epoch Times. In China, his bag had been full of heavy books from first grade. From grade 1 to grade 4, we changed the school bags 3 times. The next one was always bigger than the previous. We assumed that the amount of knowledge given to him was also growing. And in middle school, the time spent on homework for each subject is approximately an hour. So normally they need to spend 3 or 4 hours each day for their homework, which is kind of a lot. Alright, so here's some impact of the Chinese classroom management. So first, the everyday lecture, homework, and exams truly help students to promote and consolidate their knowledge. And so most students, they can get a good grade on their exams. And also in this way, teachers actually help students to form a good habit in their studying. So they, in the future, they will have, like, they will save less time in their studying. But however, the less group work and the presentation opportunities lead them to have the less creative thinking. Also, the homework and the exams create too much pressure on them. I used to be one of them, so I can definitely feel their life and how they feel when they face too much homework. Sometimes you really want to give up, but when you look back, you will feel like your efforts is actually worth it. Alright, so that's almost my part of the presentation. And I hope you guys can enjoy my video and our group presentation as well. Thank you.